Time is the one resource that every person on this planet is given equally, 24 hours in a day. Yet, the difference between success and failure, between progress and stagnation, comes down to how that time is used. Some people achieve greatness, build empires, and create lasting impact, while others find themselves stuck in an endless cycle of wasted opportunities. The reality is that time is more valuable than money, because money can always be earned back. But once time is gone, it is gone forever. The moment we understand this deeply, we begin to see every second as an opportunity to shape our future. Many people take time for granted, assuming they have plenty of it. They push their dreams to a someday, believing that the perfect moment will eventually come. But the truth is, time waits for no one. Every second that slips away is a second that could have been used to improve, to learn, to work towards something meaningful. Successful individuals recognize this and treat time with respect. They do not waste hours scrolling through social media, watching endless TV shows, or engaging in meaningless conversations. Instead, they use their time strategically, focusing on things that add value to their lives. It is not about being busy all the time. It is about being productive. There is a difference between simply doing things and doing things that matter. Some people spend hours working on tasks that do not bring them closer to their goals, while others spend a fraction of that time making significant progress. This is why understanding the value of time means prioritizing wisely. Every activity, every task, and every decision must be measured against one question. Is this helping me move forward? If the answer is no, then that time is being wasted. Many regret the time they lost only when it is too late. They look back and realize they could have written that book, started that business, learned that skill, or improved their health. But instead, they let distractions take over. The key to avoiding this regret is to become intentional about how time is spent. Every day should have a purpose, and every moment should be directed towards something that adds value. The most successful people in the world are not those who work the hardest, but those who use their time the smartest. They understand that time is their most valuable asset, and they refuse to waste it. The sooner we adopt this mindset, the sooner we unlock our true potential. One of the biggest reasons people fail to make the most of their 24 hours is because of time-wasting habits. These habits may seem small and harmless in the moment, but over time, they add up and steal away valuable opportunities for growth and success. Whether it's mindlessly scrolling through social media, binge-watching shows, engaging in unnecessary gossip, or procrastinating on important tasks, these distractions consume more time than we realize. The key to using time wisely is identifying and eliminating these habits before they take control of our lives. Many people complain that they don't have enough time to pursue their dreams or work on self-improvement, yet they spend hours on activities that add no real values to their lives. They wake up in the morning and immediately check their phones, losing precious time before the day even starts. They tell themselves they will only watch one episode of a show, but before they know it, hours have passed. They plan to start working on something important, but instead, they keep delaying it for later, until later never comes. These are the habits that silently kill productivity and prevent progress. The first step to eliminating time-wasting habits is awareness. We must become conscious of where our time is going. Many successful people track their time, just like they track their finances. They know that just as wasted money leads to financial loss, wasted time leads to lost opportunities. By identifying which activities are consuming unnecessary hours, we can start making better decisions about how to spend our days. Another powerful strategy is setting clear priorities. When we don't have a plan, it's easy to let distractions take over. No. That's why highly productive people structure their days in a way that minimizes wasted time. They schedule their most important tasks first, leaving little room for procrastination. Instead of letting the day control them, they take control of their day. This simple shift in mindset makes a huge difference. It's also important to be intentional about breaks. Avoiding time-wasting habits does not mean working non-stop. Rest is necessary, but it should be done with purpose. Taking a short walk, meditating, or reading something insightful can refresh the mind, while mindless scrolling or binge-watching only drains energy. The key is to replace unproductive habits with habits that contribute to growth. By eliminating distractions and being mindful of how we use our time, we create space for the things that truly matter. Each moment then becomes an opportunity to move forward, to learn, to improve, and to achieve goals. When we stop allowing time-wasting habits to control us, we take back control of our future. One of the most powerful ways to use your 24 hours wisely is to master the skill of prioritization. Not everything you do in a day carries the same level of importance. Some tasks move you closer to your goal, while others are just distractions disguised as being productive. Understanding the difference between what is urgent and what is truly important can make all the difference in how successful you become. Many people spend their time reacting to life rather than proactively designing their day. They wake up without a clear plan, allowing their day to be dictated by outside demands, messages, and distractions. As a result, they end up busy but not productive. They check emails for hours, attend unnecessary meetings, or engage in tasks that could be delegated or eliminated altogether. Highly successful individuals approach their time differently. They focus on high-impact activities that align with their long-term goals. They use frameworks like the Eisenhower matrix, which helps categorize tasks into 4 quadrants. Urgent and important, but not urgent, and neither urgent nor important. By doing this, they ensure that their time is spent on activities that bring real results instead of just keeping them occupied. Another key strategy is starting the day with the most important tasks. Many people make the mistake of beginning with easy, low-priority tasks, thinking they'll gain momentum. However, what often happens is that small tasks pile up, and by the time they get to the important work, they are mentally drained. Successful people, on the other hand, tackle their biggest and most challenging tasks first. This allows them to make significant progress early in the day when their energy and focus are at their peak. It's also essential to limit the number of priorities you take on at once. The truth is, you can't give 100% effort to everything at the same time. Trying to juggle too many responsibilities leads to burnout and mediocre results. Instead, focusing on a few key priorities ensures that each task gets the attention it deserves. This is why top performers choose their battles wisely. They know that success isn't about doing more, it's about doing the right things effectively. By structuring your day around clear priorities and focusing on tasks that drive real results, you maximize the value of every hour. The more intentional you are with your time, the closer you get to achieving your goals. Time is the most valuable resource you have, and one of the most effective ways to use your 24 hours wisely is by eliminating distractions. Distractions are everywhere, and they come in many forms. Social media, unnecessary notifications, unimportant emails, or even people who demand your time without contributing to your growth. If you are not mindful, these distractions can consume large portions of your day, leaving you with little to no progress on what truly matters. The problem with distractions is that they don't just steal time, they also break your focus. Every time you get interrupted, your brain has to shift gears and refocus, which wastes even more time. Studies show that it takes an average of 23 minutes to regain full concentration after an interruption. Imagine how much time is lost in a day if you allow yourself to constantly check your phone, respond to every message, or switch between tasks without completing them. This is why successful people create boundaries around their focus time. They understand that deep work requires uninterrupted attention, and they take deliberate steps to protect their time. One of the best ways to eliminate distractions is to create a dedicated work environment. If you are constantly surrounded by noise, clutter, or tempting distractions, it becomes difficult to concentrate. Your environment plays a huge role in your productivity, so it's important to set up a space that encourages focus. This could mean keeping your phone in another room while working, using noise-canceling headphones, or simply organizing your workspace to minimize visual clutter. Another strategy is time blocking, which involves setting specific time slots for focused work. Instead of jumping from task to task, you allocate a set period, say 90 minutes, to a single important task without interruptions. During this time, you turn off notifications, avoid social media, and let others know you are unavailable. This allows you to get into a state of deep work where you can accomplish high-quality results in less time. It's also crucial to be mindful of digital distractions. Social media, in particular, is one of the biggest time wasters in today's world. What starts as a quick scroll often turns into 30 minutes or more of wasted time. The key is to be intentional about how you use technology. Instead of mindlessly checking your phone throughout the day, set designated times to check messages, emails, or social media. This way, you stay in control of your time instead of letting distractions control you. By actively reducing distractions, you free up more time to focus on what truly matters. The more you protect your focus, the more productive and successful you become. One of the most crucial aspects of using your 24 hours wisely is understanding the importance of rest and recovery. Many people mistakenly believe that success comes from working non-stop, pushing themselves to exhaustion, and sacrificing sleep to get more done. However, the reality is that rest is not a waste of time. It is an essential part of productivity and long-term success. Without proper rest, both your mind and body suffer, leading to burnout, reduced efficiency, and poor decision-making. Your brain functions best when it has time to recharge. Studies show that sleep directly impacts cognitive performance, creativity, and problem-solving skills. When you don't get enough rest, your ability to concentrate decreases, your memory weakens, and you become more prone to errors. This means that even if you spend more hours working, the quality of your output will decline. Instead of working harder, you should work smarter by ensuring you get enough rest to operate at peak performance. Taking breaks throughout the day is just as important as getting enough sleep at night. I sleep at night. Many people believe that working longer hours without stopping makes them more productive, but the opposite is true. The human brain can only maintain deep focus for a limited time before fatigue sets in. This is why techniques like the Pomodoro method, where you work for focused intervals and then take short breaks, are so effective. Short breaks help refresh the mind, allowing you to maintain concentration for longer periods. Another key part of effective rest is engaging in activities that recharge you mentally and emotionally. This could be spending time in nature, meditating, exercising, or engaging in a hobby. When you step away from work and allow yourself to unwind, you return with renewed energy and a fresh perspective. Some of the most successful people in the world prioritize rest just as much as they prioritize work. They understand that peak performance isn't about grinding endlessly. It's about balancing effort with recovery. It's also important to manage stress effectively. Constant stress not only drains your energy, but also affects your ability to make rational decisions. Koa. If you are always under pressure and never take time to relax, your productivity will decline over time. Incorporating mindfulness practices, deep breathing exercises, or simply disconnecting from work for a while can help reduce stress and improve overall well-being. Using your 24 hours wisely isn't just about working harder. It's about knowing when to step back, recharge, and return stronger. When you prioritize rest and recovery, you ensure that the time you spend working is actually productive and meaningful. One of the most overlooked yet powerful ways to use your 24 hours wisely is by eliminating distractions and maintaining deep focus. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. Social media notifications, unnecessary meetings, endless scrolling on the internet, and interruptions that steal your time without you even realizing it. If you do not control your focus, your time will slip away, leaving you feeling unproductive and frustrated. Learning to eliminate distractions and work with full concentration is one of the greatest skills you can develop to maximize your daily productivity. The first step in avoiding distractions is recognizing where your time is going. Many people believe they are busy all day, but when they analyze their time, they realize that only a small portion of it is actually spent on meaningful work. The rest is consumed by distractions, multitasking, and unimportant activities. By tracking how you spend your hours, you can identify what is wasting your time and make conscious efforts to change it. One of the biggest distractions today is digital devices. While technology has made life easier, it has also become one of the greatest barriers to productivity. Constant notifications, messages, and updates pull your attention away from important tasks. To stay focused, set specific times for checking emails and social media instead of reacting to every notification instantly. You can also use productivity tools that block distracting websites, or put your phone on silent mode while working on important tasks. The key is to be in control of technology rather than letting it control you. Another way to maintain deep focus is by practicing single tasking instead of multitasking. Many people believe that doing multiple things at once makes them more productive, but research shows the opposite. 3. When you try to focus on several things at once, your brain constantly switches between tasks, leading to lower efficiency and more mistakes. Instead, dedicate your full attention to one task at a time. Complete it, and then move on to the next. This not only improves the quality of your work, but also helps you finish tasks faster. Your environment also plays a big role in maintaining focus. If you are constantly surrounded by noise, clutter, or people who interrupt you, it becomes difficult to concentrate. Creating a distraction-free workspace, whether it's a quiet room, a library, or a dedicated office, can make a huge difference in how efficiently you work. Letting others know your working hours and setting boundaries can also help you avoid unnecessary interruptions. Lastly, maintaining deep focus requires mental discipline. Training your mind to resist distractions and stay committed to the task at hand takes practice. Meditation, mindfulness, and simple techniques like setting a timer for focused work sessions can strengthen your ability to concentrate. The more you develop this skill, the more productive and efficient you become. When you take control of your focus and eliminate distractions, you make the most of your 24 hours. Time is limited, but how you use it determines your success. How Soma